viruses, or parasites, that is bacteria that moves throughout the body. Different levels of it, but they all act the same. Listen to what I'm saying, you all. Parasites are like data. They are information. These scientists that is creating your foods in the laboratory is uploading parasites with information and data on the wavelength of disease. These scientists that are in these laboratories making your foods are taking microscopic parasites and they are uploading information in the form of disease, cancer, into these parasites. And they are programming them to get into your central nervous system and go to a certain part of your brain to control you and use you as a host. They have a case where a parasite latched onto an ant, and the ant started to commit suicide, started biting his arms, pulling off his legs. You have cases where cats, right, are in the home, and a mouse will run up to the cat and sit there because it wants the cat to attack it. Not because the mouse want to be attacked, but a parasite invaded that mouse, took over the brain, because it wanted to get into the stomach of that cat or into the body of that cat. And so it sneakily and intelligently took over the mouse as a host, so the mouse can go in front of the cat so it can eat it, so it can get into the body of the cat. Parasites are not dumb. These people are creating some shit and putting it in your foods. A lot of the people who you see walking around talking to themselves, a lot of the people that's running around killing, doing things out of the norm, I'm willing to guarantee you that this is not them. We are living in a fucking movie. And you all can think I'm crazy all you want. But you have parasites in your foods that is using you as a host to eat more food. And they feed off of disease. So it is the job of these parasites that they are putting in your food to create disease in your body so they can live in that diseased body. They cannot live in a body where the pH is high. And Dr. Sebi used to say this. No one understand detail for detail what he was talking about. Because a body that has a high pH over 7.0 or 7.2, it's like a computer that has a strong firewall, which is the immune system for the computer. We are biological computers. And when a virus or a parasite get into our body to invade us and take over our information and our DNA, we are no longer ourselves. When you see animals with rabies attacking people for no reason, it's not the animal that's doing it. The animal probably ate something that had a parasite in it, and it got into the brain and invaded the brain of that animal. And now that parasite is using that animal to do things that is in the nature of that parasite, because parasites feed off of negativity. Parasites don't only eat physically. They feed off emotions, low frequencies of emotions. So when you hear people with cases say that when they kill people, they get a high off of it. It made them feel good. It gave them a rush. It made them feel like they had power. This is the parasite. This is not normal for a human being to kill another person and feel and have a rush, get a hard on from killing somebody. This is a parasite that latches on to the motor skills in the brain of a person and feed off of negativity, because negativity is like sugar to them. Love is like something bitter to them. They don't like love. They hate bitter stuff. Parasites hate bitter stuff. I'm not saying that all people have parasites that commit crimes. I'm just saying, now that I've delved deeper into my research on parasites and how they feed themselves in different ways, using our energy Not only that, and they give us a false perception, an assumption that maybe somebody is doing something behind our back, somebody is cheating on us. A lot of relationships fail due to assumption, whether you know it or not. So what am I trying to say? Read between the lines. A lot of us are in relationships with people who are being controlled by a parasite. Again, I might sound crazy, but this is real. Get this book right here. It's called This Is Your Brain on Parasites. I'm going to quote one of the passages. It says, some parasites have another trick up their sleeves, an awesome hidden power that astounds and confounds even scientists who study them for a living. Simply stated, these parasites are masters of mind control. Whether as tiny as a virus or as big as a 6-foot-long tapeworm, they have found all kinds of devious methods to manipulate the behavior of their hosts, and that includes many researchers now strongly suspect humans.